Hi, my name is Brianna McCachran. I'm a mom of two. I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. I live in the Nashville area. My son has an intellectual disability secondary to a brain tumor diagnosis. We don't know the extent of what his intellectual disability will look like because he's fairly young, but we do know he is globally delayed. Currently, the definition in the criminal code for the state of Tennessee is out of date. It defines an intellectual disability as having an IQ of less than 70. The definition should be based on more than just a numeric value. The U.S. Supreme Court says this definition should be based on what the medical community defines as an intellectual disability, which is based on functionality of what an individual can and cannot do. So Tennessee's definition of an intellectual disability needs to be brought up to date with the rest of the country. Now that I do have a son with, intellectual disabilities, it hits closer to home. I hate to think about it, but if something horrible were to happen, he should be treated fairly by the state of Tennessee. His intellectual disability should be defined the same way in the criminal code as it will be in his school when he starts school and by his doctors. HB 1062 and SB 1349 is under consideration at the state legislature. This bill, sponsored by Representative Hawk and Senator Gardenhire, would modernize the definition of intellectual disability in the criminal code in the state of Tennessee. This would protect people with intellectual disability from unjust execution and death penalty cases. The U.S. Supreme Court has already ruled the execution of individuals with intellectual disabilities as unconstitutional. Tennessee's current law is unconstitutional and it's out of date. Please support this bill for Tennesseans like my son. Thank you.